Hey guys, thanks for yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do, baby. I gotta dust some cobwebs off, boy. We took a little hiatus. Thank you, appreciate you that. Hey, Simply2Mellow podcast, your sex advisors, your bros, your backseat advisors, your best friends, your people. It's Ant, aka Days, aka Chuleta, aka Tony Tuebi, aka Mr. Cereal Fries, we're not looking, aka Tape Up T, aka yo, don't play with me, boy. You see these 3 stripes on me, stop that. And then I have Vinny.
God, you just introduced me.
I have no yeah, come on.
I don't have enough.
He was really feeling himself.
Bro, I need to get to the point where I have at least 30 seconds of coverage of nicknames like Anthony does.
Come on, you gotta come up with some cool names.
All I have is Edgar, fucking Sid from Ice Age.
He looked like Seth.
And, what was the other one?
He looks like Bob Ross and Richard Simpson.
Right now, with the look.
The guy,
Vin Spin Master, Vin with the king, you know, with the bling out here.
Come on, man.
Our guest is making nicknames for me now.
You gotta be feeling yourself. That's how you're gonna make the names.
Not
no Sid from Ice Age.
That's a hard name.
Hey, yo, Anthony gave me that name like a long time ago.
Because he looks like Sid from Ice Age. He looks like the workout dude from the 80s. Richard
Simmons?
It's because I naturally have my hair out, but I don't have it out, so it's not a good reference.
It's back right now, it's back.
Alright, Pedro. Introduce yourself.
It's Pedro.
Thank you. I
Got you.
appreciate respect. Alright, it's Pedro out there.
That was for
It's my time, Your time already won.
I tried to
AKA Drill, AKA Groovy One on Instagram. About to change my @name.
when he has his hair
To
out.
Patagonia P.
No.
Patagonia P?
I'm about to do Patagonia P.
I like that.
I always rep the brand.
Are they cutting the check?
I'm gonna eventually get I'm gonna manifest it.
Really?
That's what I'm doing right now.
I thought you were gonna be Groovy One forever.
No, I don't know. I get too like.
Speaking of
That's why I don't do tattoos. Cause I get over shit.
I can't wait to sell out. Let a mail company be like, yo, we want to pay you. I'm dropping y'all.
You're gonna have Heinz on your chest.
Oh yeah. Be like, we just want you. Sorry, boys.
Get a little bandana on the back right there. You alright?
You done with your fucking intro?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool. We have a special guest today. Now this took a little bit to get. You know what I'm saying? But timing.
Divine timing.
Timing is key. We're here on a Sunday. It's currently 10:13. Happy March.
March 1st, you know it's my birthday month. We about to get lit. Finna get crunk.
When's your birthday?
March 31st, the last day of March.
God damn, bro.
I expected a text. Hope you guys can pop out.
Oh, I literally have flyers for y'all. Don't worry.
It's a whole flat. Wow.
Every weekend of March, we going in.
Every weekend of March.
Got flyers ready.
Yeah?
We're dropping them tomorrow.
Alright, bet.
That's fire. That lovely voice is Lexie Peterss. Lexie or just Lexie Peterss?
Just let her introduce herself.
All right,
Nah, you can introduce me.
You want to introduce it?
Yeah. And if you let me introduce myself, it's about to be Sexy Lexie.
I get it.
Sexy Lexie.
Jeez.
Okay, but Lexie, I don't know, Lexie Peterss.
Look how shy
People
she
know
just
me.
got this.
People know me.
She was
Lexie
out here
Peterss.
creating names for me, telling me I should be feeling myself, and she just hears Lexie Peterss.
I came up here with
she's-
Sexy
come on.
Lexie. What
She's
you
her own,
mean? That's
yeah.
all I need.
Keep it going.
She got 1 and 2.
Just wanted to.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
What's the first full name?
Lexie.
Is it just Lexie? No,
Yeah, but don't spell it wrong.
Isn't it funny?
How else would I spell it?
How do you think you're supposed to spell it?
So like we gave her a hoodie, right? And like I wrote like to Lexie Peterss. I went her Instagram. I didn't want to fuck that up. So I was like, is it Lexie? I was like, and then you know what I mean?
Tell me, is it Lexi?
My aunts and uncles still spell it wrong.
IE.
Oh.
Lexie.
It's always just, your name's just Lexie.
Lexie.
Oh, that's hard.
That's
all.
it.
I don't know. I fuck with it.
I don't know how my mom landed on Anthony. I feel like,
Weren't you supposed to be someone else?
nah.
Does anyone ever call you Tony?
Yeah.
All the time.
Tony, Ant.
You have a plethora of fucking nicknames.
You feel?
Did you not hear the intro?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the intro was 10 minutes long.
I cut it short
When
for
I
that,
use
too.
my brother, so when I talk about our stories, like I refer to him as a new name every other week. I'm like, yo, Tony, Anthony, Days.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
I forgot days.
Wavy Lechuga.
Wavy Lechuga.
Forgot days on the Sunday.
Isn't it funny? So like, isn't it weird? Back to like your name. Not that your name is weird, but like when people see you, you don't know them, but like you know them from like Instagram. Like they call you by your ad name.
I literally talk to people about that all the time because like I'll see someone and I'll be like, oh, whatever like their at name is, because it's like nowadays like that's how you know people.
Yeah.
Like it's the weirdest
I have
thing.
DM chats with people I've never seen in real life.
It's the weirdest thing, and that's the thing too. Like
Word.
that's why I'm happy that my Instagram name like is my name. So like people will be like, yo,
Talk about
Lexie
branding.
Peterss.
You just got your name. Slay.
That's it. Even like when I started making music, back in the day, 2 years ago, I like made music, put out an EP and everything, and
You singing or like? Rapping.
I sang and rapped.
Ooh.
A little bit of
Double
both.
threat.
Yeah, but
We ever gonna get a remix of that?
no.
Nah. Is that over with?
No, it's new stuff coming.
Alright,
Stay tuned. On the low, but everyone in the studio, like all my guys and stuff, they all called me LP on the mic. Like that was like my name, like yo LP, like those are my initials. And then like I was talking to my
they were calling you
manager.
LP on the mic. I'm like, that's.
Because I'm on the mic, LP on the mic.
So they just call you LP,
That's like
or
my
like they call you
tag.
LP on the
You
mic?
feel me?
Well,
They call me LP. They call me LP.
So when she was on
now
the
we're
mic,
back
she's
to
LP on the
the
mic. When she
Yeah.
don't got the mic, it's LP.
Right.
Boom.
So they call me LP. And then, so I was talking to my manager, and I was like, yeah, I think I want my artist name to just be LP. Like, that's how my guys know me, whatever. And then he's like, Lex, like, you have a YouTube, you already have branding as your name. Like, people already know you as Lexie Peterss. Like, why are you going to change that? And I was like, no, you're right. So then we just decided to keep it, and it made more sense.
That's funny. No, there's definitely like a whole bunch of people on Instagram that like I know from there. Mm-hmm. But it's like weird. I remember when I was like, I don't know, you'd be younger, right? So it was like 3rd grade. I'm in Pathmark, about to fuck up some fried chicken from there. And then you see one of your classmates. I used to get weird and you're out of school. I feel like now I see people from Instagram and sometimes it's like a weird vibe. Like, yo, I know you, we've interacted multiple times. But like, I'm not, it's like brings you back to like when I was that little kid. Like,
No, totally. It's like you know them, but like, because a lot of the times.
Come say what's up, man. Fuck.
No, exactly. It's only weird if there's not that open, like, yo, what's good, I know you. Because, like, sometimes, like, you'll see someone and you won't remember their at, but you'll know that you've seen them before.
Yeah.
I always be like, yo, I feel like I know you. I don't know where I know you from. Did I meet you? Is it just the gram? Like, I always, like, take that step. I'm like, what's good? Like, you look familiar.
I've had that fucking awkward interaction. Did I tell you?
Because you don't want shit to be awkward.
No, it was like, sometimes, like, you don't even talk to the person on Instagram, or, like, you just know them.
Yeah.
Dude, I ran into this girl at the fucking mall, and I've played with her. Like, I've heard her voice. We've communicated before. And I saw her in the mall for the first time. Yeah, I saw her the first time in the mall. And we just looked at each other. No words. We just looked at each other.
That's usually how it goes.
That's it.
You start by like,
In my head, I was like, I fucking know you, and you know that I know you.
That's so weird, bro.
And then I tweeted,
you know me.
And then I tweeted at her, I was like, were you just in that store? And she's like,
isn't that some shit?
Yeah, that shit was awkward as hell. We should have just said hi.
Right. At least you, like, cleared it up there.
Yeah, no, but she was in the same boat. She was like, I wanted to say something, but I didn't, because I didn't know if you knew me.
You know when you, like,
I was
forget
like, yeah.
people, though? I had,
Oh my god, let's not talk about it.
I was actually in Macy's. I'm terrible with names and shit. I was in Macy's.
So bad.
And this girl that was working there, she said, hey, did you work for a DJ company? I was like, yeah. She said, oh, you're my friend Sweet 16 years ago. Here, I have a picture of us.
That's fire.
But I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't know
I
what the
worked for
fuck she
DJ
was.
company too. What'd you do?
Huh?
Were you like a DJ?
I was an MC.
That's what I did. That's how I started off MCing.
wow. Look at that.
Literally, I started, and that's like how
I started off
kinda,
as like a tag MC and then...
Yeah, that's how I got started, like, in the whole industry. Like, when I was, like, younger, I don't know if you guys
He
know,
still works there.
I don't know if you guys know Henny Track. DJ Henny. He's like a producer on Long Island. He works at Beach House. But he's one of my really good friends. We grew up together. He's my next door neighbor.
Convenient.
Yeah, literally my best friend since we were 5 years old. And his uncle had a DJ company growing up, and when we were like 12, 14, he started DJing. He went to like DJ school and stuff. And then I was always like mad outgoing. I did art. So he invited me to be like a face painter. So I went and I did like face paint for like communions and little kid parties. And then after that I was like, oh, I want to help. So I'd play the games with the kids. And then I became an entertainer. And then after that I became an MC. Then after that I started learning how to DJ a little bit. So I like kind of went up the bar, you know what I'm saying? I went up the whole chain, which was cool. So like I learned all the ins and outs.
We went to school with some girl that her dad had a company, has a company. And then he was like, we were just like, that was like our sister. And he was like, yo, you're working for me now. I'm like, all right. Started as a tech, taking pictures, and then photo booth, and then MC or DJ. Mm-hmm. But I just stuck with the MC shit because, like, no, it was easy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, have I had some bad parties, man. He's been there for a lot of them too.
No, some parties are crazy. Like, not okay.
We've seen it all.
Mad boring. We've probably seen it all. Like weddings, sweet 16s, bar mitzvahs.
we've seen brawls,
communions, anything.
We've seen like brides like not come out.
I've seen brides get.
He said that was awkward.
Bro, I was like, yo, and now like I did the whole entrance, right? I did the whole entrance.
What happened
like,
with that?
Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the wedding.
Yo, he was just there, so like, I was like, and now, whatever, Brian Groom
Are
take
they
the
just
first
as
dance.
awkward as they are on TV?
No, but listen, bro, I was just like, yo, now they're gonna do the first dance, and she looked at me, she said, no, I'm not, and walked away. And I was just like, I looked at the DJ, shout out to Q, and then he looked back. And I'm like, oh fuck, and I just had to say whatever on the mind. I came up with I'm very good finesse.
Yeah, that's
good on my toes.
Improv.
And so I just finessed the whole situation, and she didn't come out the whole party. She had like some anxiety. I don't know, man. God bless. And then there was like scuffle. And it was a whole thing.
Wow.
There's a scuffle at the same
Yo, we had a party where
He said,
he
I
was
played
working.
it off though. The bride didn't come to her wedding.
We
That's wild.
She just came out for the grand entrance. That whatever. We were doing the party.
I didn't like that though.
Remember the girl that passed out and had the seizure?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo,
So like,
that was
I had to like, as an MC, I forgot who was doing that night.
I was
but,
DJing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. So I had to like get in contact with them throughout the week, whatever. And then the dad was like, "Yo, make sure we got those cool lights. Like we had the lights going around."
Lasers and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we got. He said, "I want it to be like a cloud atmosphere, whatever." We're there and she's dancing.
In the wedding?
No, Sweet 16. Sweet 16 girl dancing and she's like,
The lights were crazy.
Wow.
Dude,
She just
favorite
fucking, bro,
seizure?
she just collapsed.
and
Is this
then
the Sweet 16 girl?
Yeah.
So then I look at him and I'm like, "Yo, just keep it going." He's playing like,
That's fucked up.
Yo,
He's like, keep
I
going.
remember
Party
happy,
still
right?
goes on.
Yo, we were playing like legit club music, like dancing music, and all of a sudden this girl collapsed. Andy looks at me, he's like, yo, just keep
keep
playing
it
music.
going.
I'm like, Pharrell Williams happy. Alright? Keep the
Nah,
vibes
you
up.
gotta, because you can't get anyone else in the party worried, because then the whole party gets shut down. So you just gotta clear it out and keep it going.
But the shit is, he came to me, he's like, "Yo, bro, like, I'm sorry." He's like, "I forgot to tell you, my daughter is epileptic."
Yes,
I
there's
was
like
like,
random seizures,
Yeah.
right?
How you gonna? I feel
I
like as a
was in
parent,
there, so
Bro,
that
epileptic.
should be
You
something.
say it?
Epileptic.
Epileptic.
Bro, we did
And I
that
was
stuff
like,
music,
"Yo."
man. Look at this fucking dad, we're like, how are you gonna tell us to make the fucking lights go
He
crazy?
didn't like his daughter.
And your daughter
He
is
said
epileptic.
he didn't like his daughter.
But yeah, that was, you know what I mean? But like, that's how, you know, you just, I don't know. That shit was cool. I'm fake going back. I stopped last year, 2 years. I have a year off now.
Seen a wife.
I retired, you feel me?
Did I ever tell you that story?
Well,
About
yeah.
the wife cheating on the husband?
Fuck. Not the wedding, bro. I just blew like a lot of money on
And I caught it.
that.
On camera.
Oh,
Wait,
that's all
what?
good.
Yeah.
You
were
caught the
Yeah, okay.
bride cheating on
So
her.
technically not like cheating, but like, you know, if you caught your girl grinding on another dude,
Oh, at the wedding?
what are you gonna say?
I can't say shit. I be grinding on everybody.
Yeah, but like, it's your fucking wedding.
Wedding night?
Exactly. Wedding night. I'm gonna grind with my mom. I'm gonna grind with my friends. I'm gonna grind with whoever I want. We dancing.
Anyway.
I used to fuck
He
up.
said,
So you
Hey,
wouldn't
I used to
mind if
fuck
your
up.
partner danced with someone else?
No, that's so,
So
fun.
let's say,
Like, everyone's just having
let's
fun.
say,
We're
let's
gonna
say,
wait on that.
let's say
It's all good
Pedro.
vibes. What you
Let's say
mean?
Pedro.
Started getting freaky.
Pedro walks into the room and all of a sudden sees his bride putting her cheeks on another man's dick.
Yeah, nah, we can't do that.
You know.
Well, if you
My
think
cheeks
about it,
now.
it's your wedding, so everyone there is like people that you love and care about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you just at a club and you're dancing on some random dude. That's how I see
Let's
it.
go. Let's go. No, I want to see the real y'all. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Nah, my girlfriend
Anyway.
never double on y'all. Y'all ugly.
So I caught her on camera. The bride comes over to me. She's
Imagine
like,
that.
"You gotta delete that."
Okay,
I
so,
was
that,
like,
so see that's bad.
I was
That's
like,
just bad.
I was like, "Delete what?"
She
She's
knew.
like, "That picture. My husband is gonna come and see that, and we're gonna have a fight, like right now."
She knew she was in the wrong.
So I
Oh, you
was
didn't
like,
even realize you took the.
No, I
'cause
didn't-
you put the. Yeah.
"Yeah, I didn't know."
Wasn't it a video?
I'm gonna shoot.
Or was
No,
it a
it was a
photo?
photo.
Take
Okay.
photos and we put on like the
We
TVs.
put on
or
the TVs.
whatever.
Yo, you should blew it
Imagine
up.
walking
So,
in, seeing your
Dude,
wife
she sees this like.
day one.
It was during dinner.
Double
right? So
cheeked
the
up.
husband's just like going around, and she comes up to me. She's like, "You gotta delete that right now." I was like, "Like delete
Damn,
what?"
stress
She's
on
like,
wedding
"That
day, bro."
picture." I was like, "Okay." So I took the camera and I showed her the camera, and she's like, "Yeah, that one right there. You can't let anybody see that." I was like, first of all, it was on the TVs for like 10 seconds already.
Whatever, man.
And you know
Wait,
what?
did it go straight from the camera to the TV?
No. Well, basically, like I take the pictures, and when they start sitting down for like dinner, I put them on the TV.
And with like the SD card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, damn, that'd be lit. I used to do the same thing. I was like, shit, you just took it and it was up there that
Yeah,
quick.
nah, I wish it was easy, but nah,
I'll be
that's
so good,
whatever.
man.
It's
fucking
damn.
scary, dog.
So, all right.
Fuming.
I don't know if you remember. You know when you, I remember very like weird little things, right?
Okay.
Like little specific memories. But we actually met you before,
Okay.
once on that boat party. That Nick,
Wow.
the Jungle V. Like so, my best, our brother, DJ.
With the
Oh,
best-
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he,
You
yeah,
guys were on the boat party?
yeah.
Small
So,
world.
so like he was DJing up top.
Like we met, or we just like saw each other?
I don't think so.
You know,
Did
I
y'all
was
just see
talking
me
more.
dancing and shit?
Pretty sure we had a
Definitely saw you
conversation.
dancing.
We saw you dancing, but we were really upstairs when they started DJing, like at the end.
Okay.
Whatever. At the end of the night, I remember I was talking to somebody who just so happened to be, like,
With our crew?
yeah,
Okay.
who knew Rena, and I don't know how
K
that.
was there. K Soul.
So her, yeah, K Soul.
K Soul, I think D was with us, D Marcella.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else was
Okay,
there.
yeah. But I was talking to somebody.
Naya was there. Naya Zoe, K Soul, D Marcella. Shit, I don't know. We was lit though. I was doing chicken noodle soup the whole night.
I remember we were talking. No, but like I remember it was like a group of people when I was talking to her and like she FaceTimed Rena. Rena was like out.
Yeah, it was definitely K.
No, 100%. I know. It was definitely her. She should come on the podcast.
Totally. I got you.
So, and you just gotta.
You just did it yourself.
So you came up, right? And I remember somebody asking you, whatever, what do you do? And you specifically said, you're like, I never say what I do. I say, what do you need? Some shit like that.
That is what I
And I was like, she's like,
can you say that in your own words?
Fam, she's like, I dance, I produce, I this. You need videos, flyers.
No, that's a fact. Because when people, because people be coming up to me, they're like, oh, what do you do? And it's like,
don't you find that weird? I hate that. What do you do?
Because it's like, I mean, it's also this day and age, like a lot of creators and a lot of people in the industry, like they don't just do one thing. So a lot of people will be like, oh, I do this. They're going to tell you the main thing they do. You know, like you guys, oh, I have a podcast. You know, like for me now, I'm finally at a point where I can say, I have a clothing brand, you know, and I have a movement I'm really trying to push right now.
Talk about it.
But I will. But like back in that boat party, I was like all over the place, you know, I was doing everything.
You came out of nowhere. Like, I mean, like when I looked over, you're talking to actually like one of my friends, and then like when you said that shit, I was dying because I was like, yo, that's hilarious. Like, that's dope.
No, it's true because like,
you know,
mad people
those
come
little
up to me.
details.
No, I love that you remember that.
I totally know what you're saying now because I remember it. That was fucking weird.
You were there.
Yeah, because he was like, no, but what do you do?
You was there too.
She was like, I do, tell me what you need. He's like, no, but tell me, what do you do? And then she went on the list. I was like, oh shit.
That's crazy. But yeah, so like whenever people would come up to me and they're like, what do you do? I'd always be like, well, what do you need? Yeah. And it's like if they're an artist, they need what? You know, you need promotion, you need, you know, marketing, you need videos, you need cover art, you need this, you need to feature, like you need dancers, you need a model, like what do you need if you're an artist? Like, so I'd say, what do you need? Like, what are you doing? Because then I'm going to let you know the things that I could do that could potentially benefit you or ways we could collab. You know, I'm not going to sit here and list all the things that don't even matter. That's a waste of time. I'm ready to work. Let's do business. You know what I'm saying?
So that shit had me dying. I was like, nah, we got to talk to her. And now here we are.
Now I'm here to tell y'all what I do.
Yeah, like what are some? So like, yo, what are?
Drop the list.
You said, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do. I remember she said dancing. Yeah, but like you came out here like you almost like poked your chest. I was like, what do you need? Got it. Like
what's good? What do you need? Say with your chest.
I was like, that's dope because like it just shows that
it's confidence. It's like if you know what you're doing. Exactly.
It's like leverage. I feel like you have leverage because you do all those things, which we'll get into. But that show's hilarious. I don't know if you remember that, but I remember like
no. Now that you say that, I'm like, wow. Like,
I didn't know what the fuck you were.
I can't believe that we all met already. Like, you wanna know what's crazy? Like everyone that's in my life currently, like whether it was a past life or even like a weird situation, like at a concert, at a show, like at a party, like somehow the universe brought us together in a weird way, and we met. I know we gotta have a conspiracy theory talk. We'll go on for hours.
Let me attach my third eye real quick.
But
don't get me in my shit,
I genuinely do. Like I feel like everyone somehow met like prior to like being in each other's life, because it's like we met before and now look, we're here actually getting to know each other, and it's legit. It's not just that quick pass by. What's good? How you doing? Never talk. Right. You know, so it shows that when we met, it was a genuine connection and the energy stayed. We showed mad support already before me being here, back and forth. You know, so it's just like we were obviously meant to be here, and with divine timing, now we're actually freaking here, and the mics are on. And we're here.
And that's just like gonna create that like the seed for the relationships.
Exactly. And this is gonna set the grind, set the bar.
Yeah, because we had pulled up to your event. The
no, I remember you guys pulled up. That was I appreciate you for that.
No, 100%. I appreciate you having us. Facts. Look at us appreciating each other.
Appreciate
beautiful.
Look, all right, so now let me talk about what I do, because that's what it is, man. That feeling that you feel like so. Back when we were talking about like, oh, what do you do? What do you need? And I don't want to say I'm not doing all of this, but people, I guess you could say, know me as the people plug on Long Island. So it's like I'm not out here selling nothing, but I'm the people plug. Like you come to me when you need something. You know, you need a model, you need a dancer, you need a podcast, you need something. Like when I was younger and in that DJing company I told you all about. My best friend's uncle, I just consider him my own uncle, family. The one thing he told me that will always stick with me, he said, Lexie, never stop meeting people and never stop networking.
Right.
And he gave that like impression on me. He's like, networking is the most important thing you'll ever do. And when he told me that, I'm just like, all right, cool, you know. And as I grew up, it's just like I started meeting more and more people. So I logged that in my contacts. You know, every time I met a person, it's your name with what you do underneath your contact. Like, and I kept that. You know, I could show you a whole book. Like, it's like a phone book, you know, but it's like a mental phone book. So it's like I always been keeping tabs. Like, no matter what anyone does, if I meet someone, oh, you're a makeup artist, I'll put you on my list. And like I have lists. I could show you I wish I brought my notebook where I could flip through and it says photographers. Every time I meet a photographer, I put them on my list. So it's like if people, you know, people hit me up if they need something, I would always be like, oh, word, I got someone. And that's also, and it's not random people, it's people who I had a genuine connection with. So it's like if we have a genuine connection and I see that, you know, I want to support you and let's say you support me back, I want to show that love back. So what's something I'm gonna do for you? Oh, this person needs a photographer, so here I just got you a gig. Right. You know, that's how I show support. Like I give opportunities in a way. So, you know, I started getting known as, you know, the people plug, and people came to me whenever they needed something. And they needed a music video, they needed this. But behind all that, I always tell people I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not a professional at anything I do.
But you just know so much.
But I know, exactly. It's like I'm very, what's it called? I wear many hats and what is it called? Something many trades? Something. Jack of all trades, yeah. So it's like I'm very well-rounded, like all that stuff. Like, I'm very knowledgeable. Literally, yeah. I know a little bit about a lot of things. So it's like I use that to my advantage, and things that I just enjoyed. You know, I love photography. I love dancing. I was a YouTuber at one point. I was on Vine back in the day. So I did, I did a little bit of everything. And like even people now, they'll see my following. They'll be like, "Oh, word, you have all these followers, blah blah blah." But it's just like, nah, like. I worked hard for that since I was 15 years old.
Right. And
since I was 15 years old. I'm 21. I'm turning 22 this month. So it's like, since I was 15, I've been networking nonstop. Every time I meet a person, I try to, you know, make that connection beneficial. You know, it's not just like, oh, we met. Here we are now, we met, but now what are we doing? We're all benefit each other just by supporting, just by support, you know,
and that
goes a long way.
With us just kicking the shit in that.
We was lit. You know, and that just shows. So my whole life, you know, I've been all over. My mom especially is just like, all right, Lexie, pick one thing, please. Just pick one and go with it, you know, because it's just like, I think it's also my ADHD where it's just like, I get bored doing one thing. I'm making music, but then I'm like, all right, now I want to dance. Now, you know, now I want to go take some pictures. Now I want to do this. Like, I can't just sit and do one thing every single day. Like, no, that's not me. I can't.
Are you for a routine or against a routine?
I think it depends, because I feel like depending on the day, I definitely have routines. Like, I think it's also just my to-do list. Like, on my, I don't know if that's like routine.
I don't know. Some fuck me up. They're like, do you like a routine? And like, it was very divided. Like, some people love like, I love my morning routine. If I don't do it, I'm cranky the whole day. And then versus people, they're like, nah, like, it fucks up. Like, I can't have a routine.
Yeah, like, I feel like my routine goes with how I feel. So I have different routines for different moods. Does that make sense?
Yeah. All your different hats.
Yeah, literally.
I stress out because I wish I was like a routine person. Because like I wish I was okay with like, and to anybody who's okay with this, that's beautiful. I envy that. I wish I was like, all right, wake up, go to work, come home, like wake up, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish that was
I can't do that.
Cool with me, and it just not that I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Switch it up, yeah.
But like similar to what you're saying, like you get bored doing little things. I get bored doing that. So like that's
not even bored. It's just like sometimes you might wake up and you're like, oh, I'm feeling this today. Like every single day, I'll journal, I'll meditate, I'll do yoga, but it's never in the same order. It's never at the same times. Does that make sense? Because it's like whenever I might wake up and be too tired, or I might wake up and have to wake up and do mad shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to meditate later when I got time. I got 20 minutes here and there. Like I really feel like depending on my mood and how I'm feeling and what's happening that day, I just make sure I knock certain things off my daily to-do list.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a routine, but it's like in its own order.
Right.
If that makes sense.
However you can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like I have certain things I need to make sure I do every single day.
Facts. You talk about like meditation. I'm new into the meditation world, but I have the attention span of fucking toast.
It's hard.
I don't know, like.
And meditating too is like, I don't want to say I'm a pro at it. I don't think anyone's really a pro at anything, but meditating, it's really like a lot of people will be like, oh, I have ADHD, but it's like meditating doesn't have to be sitting there and being focused for a half hour. Right. Like meditating to me sometimes is journaling. Like I could be writing, and that in itself will be its own form of meditation to me. You know, dancing is its own form of meditation to me. So it's just like finding time to be alone, I feel like in its own aspect is a form of meditation.
It's crazy. It's crazy you have like that mindset at 21.
Yeah.
Like, does anything like, I don't know, like I just started getting into my bag with like meditation and being comfortable with myself and like doing like specific like patterns, like fucking habits. You know what I'm saying? Journaling is like one of them.
Habits are so important.
My memory is a piece of shit. So I'm just trying to journal.
Where I'm low key worried about that. No,
yo, bro, it's like
now that we talk about it.
Think about you a year ago.
My guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not like
I just got better in the habit of just like journaling, like talking about my day, how I feel. I take a photo a day, just like remember shit.
I like that.
Yeah, it's so super.
It's smart, like memories and not only just journaling but documenting.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like my family, like when I used to be up on YouTube all the time, and I'm one of those people that always got my camera in my hand. You know, I'm always documenting everything. Like, Lexie, you have to film everything. It's so annoying. Put your camera down. I look bad or whatever it is. And it's just like, I don't even do this to like show it off to people. Like it's genuinely like, I want to be able to look back at this shit, you know? And it's just like, see, like I love the fact that I can go on YouTube right now and go to 4 years ago and look at my adventure video.
It's just memories.
And be like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah, everything you felt, everything you was doing. Like you remember your mindset.
And even journaling, like sometimes... Like the other day, I went to the cliff. I got like this cliff where I go to and I write in my journal and meditate. And I open my journal and I go back to like a few weeks ago and I'm just like, oh, that's how I was feeling. Yeah. Now this is how I feel about what I wrote the other day.
Oh, that's what.
So it's like going back and reflecting.
I was gonna say I didn't get that mindset till like I'm 25 now. So I was curious to know, like, did you just always have that habit? Did something kind of spark you in your life where you're like, let me start like journaling or?
So I feel like I get what you're saying too, and I feel like that's a hard question because I feel like it really. I've always been super open-minded.
Yeah, I'm very curious because like everyone's different when it
comes
100%,
and that's the other thing. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'm 25 now," but like, all of us being human beings and being so different is something that a lot of people don't consider. But like us being different is not just because we like different things and do different things. We're all living and learning and experiencing things at a different pace.
Facts.
So it's like the fact that you're just learning this now at 25, don't doubt yourself or be upset that, you know, you didn't have this at 21. Facts. Be happy and grateful that shit now you have now you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like affirmations and
what's the spot with all the different clocks for all the different world, like different countries? Is it a world clock? I think
the world
they call
clock,
it.
Yeah.
And like I was very like, oh fuck, like people were going crazy at 21, people were going crazy at 25, people were going crazy at 30. But it's like your time will come. You just gotta be patient because your time zone is different from mine.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like ever since I found that, I was like, yeah, bro.
I love that. We all different time zones.
You know, because like you know, you get older and older. You're like, because I dropped out of college, so I was like, this is not for me. I don't know what I want to do, but like I know it's not school. I know it's not this.
That's why I stopped going.
Exactly. So it's like I'm here, and then like. It just happens. You're just like, what am I doing?
No, and like that's the thing too, because something that I want to say, like really before last year, I learned a lot, bro. And it's like all of last year, like, and even prior to that, I was so doubtful and terrified, bro. Like I wore my fears every single day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like I didn't go full force into everything I wanted to do. I didn't live up to my full potential, and that's also because I didn't know what my purpose was. And I feel like purpose is a huge thing, and it's what was I gonna say? I really just forgot what I was gonna say.
See, that should be happening to me, baby boy. I'd be nervous. What's going on?
It's just being in your back sometimes, and it's just like the little thing just fucks you up. And
I remember. Okay, so like. Whatever, being super doubtful and shit, that's always been something that's been really hard, and that goes for anyone.
Yeah.
And it's especially with social media because you see everybody, you see all these people doing all this shit, right? Yeah. And not even that's all positive, you just see people doing their shit, and it's like, I guess we could use Billie Eilish for an example. Like, this bitch is 18 years old, bro, and like she's taking over the world, and I look at that with anything, like, there's so many people who are my age who just bought a house, who are just doing this, who are financially stable, and I'm over here like, shit, why don't I? And like, that's why, like, my mom used to get so upset with me, and, like, not upset, but, like, she'd always be like, Lex, like, you know, like, don't freak out, like, and something that's really cool about my mom is, like, even in high school, and even all through college, and, like, me having so many different interests, I couldn't tell you how many breakdowns I've had in front of this woman, just I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm freaking out, screaming. Like, I need to figure it out. I need to do it. And she's like, Lexie, why do you need to know? Why do you need to do it right now? You're 21. And then it came to the point where I'm just like, Mom, what do you want to do? And she's like, I'm the age that I am right now, and I still don't know what I want to do.
Facts.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, and watching Gary Vee has definitely helped me tremendously. And you saying what you just did really, like, made me think of him with the whole thing with your own time zone.
Yeah.
And, it, like, your time will come. That's something that definitely helped me a lot, too. And a lot of the time we're so busy waiting and trying to figure out what it is that we want to do. And so I want to like start my own podcast eventually, so I record all the time. I record on my voice memos. Like I'll be thinking of something, so I'll just start recording and start talking. And something I said the other day was that we spend so much time thinking and trying to figure out what we want to do, and looking everywhere else for what we want to do instead of just looking within ourselves. And what I mean by that is like we all have a why. And it's like our purpose, you know, why are we here? What are we meant to be doing? And it's like we try so hard to try and find what we're supposed to do rather than feel it. And that was my biggest regret, I guess. I don't really like to say I regret anything, but something, you know, I wish I could have learned and realized earlier is that, like, I've been trying so hard to, like, fit in and figure out what I want to do and for it to make sense rather than just like, all right, well, what feels good? Like, you know, what do I enjoy without forcing myself to enjoy? Yeah. You know, and that's how I think I could finally get into talking about my brand, Token Nation.
It's a good segue.
Yeah, I really realized that this is what I'm meant to do, like my purpose, and like everything that I'm meant to do, whether it's like my purpose, whether it's, you know, my full potential or my power, you know, if we want to get spiritual and talk about our powers and everything like that, like it all comes down to one thing, and that's helping people and inspiring people. And something I have the ability to do is get people out of their comfort zone in some weird way, you know, whether it's me being in a circle with people, I start dancing and I'm like, oh, your turn, you get it, and they start dancing and I'm like, damn, like that really worked. I just told them to get it and it worked, you know. And it's just like, I finally realized my power, and that's like what everyone needs to do. We all need to take time to just be alone. And this whole process of self-love is, and like even this industry that we're in, is so much solitude and it's so much alone time, just because we need to be able to make a list of things that we want without other people's opinions. Because it's like everyone's going to try and tell you what you want and what you need.
Always,
but it's like you don't know until you're alone for a few days or you're alone for a few months, you know. And I've been single for a long ass time now, purposely, to figure this shit out on my own, and to like, because I've always had the influence of the person I'm with, and I've always tried to mold myself to them.
Right.
And be what they want instead of just being what I want and doing what I want. So when I finally had this crazy epiphany and self-reflection, literally just on Valentine's Day, so this is literally less than a month ago. Like I tell you guys, less than a month ago, my whole life has completely changed and turned around for the better.
So like, well,
I know, sorry, that was a lot.
I
still didn't even talk about Token Nation, bro. I be getting off topic.
We'll get there. No,
I talk so much.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
the best. I get yelled at every time.
I talk so.
I'd rather hear you talk than I hear Anthony talk right now.
I be getting in my bag and good shit.
Don't get in your bag.
Good shit. Nah, we're shining on today.
Love being.
But so that was like the premise. What you said before, like other people like our age are doing this, doing that. That's basically like a big thing that why we wanted to start this. As we were talking before we cut the mics on, is you just see like all these people doing amazing things. You don't see like
the process
of that. You don't see like the speed bumps. And we're like, again, we're super transparent here. We go through shit all the time. Especially not having like this crazy following or like all that. Us putting ourselves out there and doing this because we generally love it. It's a weird thing, and with that comes all these bumps in the road. Hell yeah, like putting ourselves. People like I remember like starting to see people like, oh, why you have a podcast? And like, you know what I'm saying?
Bitch,
like,
I want to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay. People don't see the vision and shit, but you just have to just do it. And to this day, I still go through that, trying to find. You know, for me, it was like I try to like audit myself and try to take accountability. Yo, why are you feeling certain things? Why are you not happy in life or whatever? But that road is so ugly, but it's a must. You just have to push through those things. And for you, you said like last year was like a really big I guess, year of you trying to figure this out?
The learning era, bro. Like, crazy.
And so, like, something I actually, let me pull it up, and I probably should ask you if I can say this out loud, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? We've been trying to do this for a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously timing and all that shit gets in the way. So let me find a message. And then you hit us up saying, let's do this interview. I'm ready when you are. I need to get my mind right. So.
Wow. Literally, because I finally got my mind right.
Right, yeah. So, like.
Was this after Valentine's Day?
Reflection. Is that after Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was actually.
She was dancing that already.
Damn. But it's so important.
Y'all want me to get in my bag right now?
But like, it's so important for you to do that, and that's something we try to push and tell people. Like, bro, like, look at us. Like, we're all working like full-time jobs right now.
And by the way, I give y'all so much credit for that because I can't go to school. I can't have a job. Like, I couldn't do it.
Right.
Like, my life is my job. Like, I figured out how to make that work, but like, it's hard as fuck being my own boss and having to schedule shit. But like, I give y'all so much credit because time management is hard as fuck.
And that's where like the podcast kind of comes in because like you never hear motherfuckers talk about this kind of shit.
No.
Like the gritty, it's like the grind day in, day out, you know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
I got so many friends who are trying to make it in this music industry and they got full-time jobs.
Hell yeah.
And I tell them, I'm like, yo, I respect y'all so much for doing this shit, but quit your job. I'm not kidding. I say quit your job. My life did not start until I quit my job.
Mm-hmm. And like for us, right? So it sucks because it's like something you just have to go through and when you're actually doing it yourself. Mm-hmm. But like it's crazy because like we lost money, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we sold some hoodies and shit. It's just sold out, but the way you feel me.
Good shit,
so I appreciate it. I appreciate it for real. But like all the equipment we had to buy, like it's for me, it's an investment.
You guys invested, exactly.
But some people don't understand that, and so like it satisfies us because we're not doing what we want to do full time, but we do this on our own time. It's just.
But that's what I'm saying. You guys make the time to still do what you want to do while doing all that other shit. Like that's amazing, bro.
It's crazy, and it's like we're doing this and waiting until we can be financially stable to whatever that may be. Or until we get to a place where we can do this shit full time, and
just don't stop.
Exactly, but like people will like stop, and I'm like, we don't care, bro. I don't even look. One person can listen, 15,000 can listen. I don't give a fuck about none of that. 100%. I do this generally because I love it, because I want to touch people. I want to, like inspire people.
Toka
I'm setting it up, baby. I'm setting it up.
I'm
setting it up, baby. Come on, man.
Because we gotta build it up.
I'm coming down the court right now. I'm throwing up the little point guard.
This is really amazing, guys.
So I always like to tell people it kind of like left and right brain. Mm-hmm. So it satisfies whatever the creative side is.
Yeah. We ain't no scientists over here.
But it's like
I think it's left.
I majored in psych too. I should know it, but I don't.
Pretty sure it's left.
But like I do what I have to do because at the end of the day I got a car note, I got all this shit, I gotta do what the fuck I have to do. But we do this because we love it. And if you have something, just fucking go for it, man. Like you have to do that. Speaking about touching people though, now you guys fucked up my little segue.
Nah, that was fire.
I was setting it up, I caught that shit. What you said was pretty dope that you found what my purpose is. Exactly. Which is touching people, and ironically, you have toca. Mm-hmm. Do you guys say toca or like toca? How do you guys?
I think it's Spanish.
It's Spanish.
No, I know it's a Spanish word, but like, how do you guys?
I think I'm learning it. I need to get better. It's toca, Toca Nation.
You came up with this, or is
So there's a whole story behind this. So my event.
I saw this at your event.
So my event that you guys came to, I didn't know what toca was until then.
Really?
Oh. I met him. At my event, which is crazy.
I chopped it up with one of them. They were mad cool.
Yeah, so
he was like a younger Spanish.
Joel, yeah.
Okay, Joel.
Joel, right?
Yeah, Joel.
Shout out to him.
So he's dope. Yeah, blessings to him. Shout out to him. He definitely helped get this thing on the road. Right now, he's doing mad shit. He's got a whole production company, so he's all focused on that.
Yeah. Dope videos.
Yeah. So basically, with my event, I was doing everything. You know, I was running around like a headless chicken. That's what someone literally told me. They're like, Lexie, you look like a headless chicken up there. I said, great, thanks so much. I have no help, thanks. But it was funny because Joel's he's one of my good friends. I met through Johnny Drama. I, met him through Henny, all my friends. And he hit me up last minute, like maybe a week before my event. He's like, yo, can I get a vendor slot? And I'm sure you guys saw my crazy promo for the event. So it's just like, damn, like, slots closed like the first week I had my vendors. And I was like, but look, you my homie, I like the brand and the stuff that you guys have. So I'm a find space for another table, and I got him a spot there. So my event comes, and I'm running around like a headless chicken, and Mike, who is the CEO of Toka Nation, he created this brand and had this vision, and it's just crazy that they were at my event and he's watching me, and he told me this after, and it's crazy because my mom told me this too. He was watching me at the event, and he just keeps thinking out loud. He's like, wow, this girl's amazing, blah, blah, blah. My mom's walking by, right? He has no idea that this girl's my mom. And he's like, yo, you see that girl up there? And my mom, not knowing what he's about to say, him not knowing that she's my mom, she's like, yeah, what about her? And he's like, yo, she's amazing. She's doing all this. She's only 21, blah, blah, blah. He just starts complimenting me.
Right.
So it's like, think about your mom's, your parents can go and be like, oh, what do you think about my kid? Anyone's going to be like, oh, they're great. Because they're talking to your mom.
Yeah. But this is just a random person. She got a genuine, rare, no filter, real, compliment about her daughter from this guy. She has no idea who the heck this guy is. She's just like, wow, like he's saying all this stuff, and she starts laughing. And he's like, what? You don't think so? And she just starts laughing. She's like, that's my daughter.
Hey.
And he's just like, wow, like you made that? Like, he starts freaking out, right? So, and that was like the fact that my mom told me that later on, like that just made this even better. So they're talking, and it was just a crazy moment, and that alone touches me. Like that makes me so happy that like my mom was able to get someone's like rare, genuine,
right,
opinion of me. So that happened, and then towards the end of the event, I'm going by the vendors and thanking them for coming, checking them out. I go and talk to him and Joel, and he's like, yo, you're dope. He's complimenting me. He's like, yo, I want you to work with our brand. He was so interested in having me help them out, even just being like a brand ambassador or something. So I was like, cool, I'm with it. So, we get to talking. Eventually, a few weeks, months later, A Slay's birthday was coming up, and she had a new song, Party Next Door, out. Shout out Slay House Music Group. So she had a new song out, and I'm like, yo, Joel, like I know you guys want to do a collab. What if you get a video of me dancing to her song wearing Toka? Cross promo. And then he's just like, yo, I'm with it. So we link up. We go to Kings Park Psychiatric Center. We found like a cool little classic spot for a nice video. So we spent a whole day there, and we're just talking about the brand. We're talking about everything. It was just like, it's all just, and the thing too is like whenever I was with Toka, it was all just genuine energy.
Right.
So it was just dope, and like exactly what you were saying before, like about how you just love what you do. Like that's all it was. Like they just love life, man. Like, and that alone inspires me. Like people who just love what the heck they do. Like you guys doing this and you saying everything you just did about that, like that inspires the heck out of me, And whatever, we make this video, and we're hanging out. We do that. A few weeks go by, and then he's just like, yo, like, why not be more than a brand ambassador? Why not be part of the team? So here I am, Lexie Peterss, creative director of Toka Nation.
It's fire.
So now I own the brand with them. I'm part of the brand, So now, and after realizing all this and spending a lot of time with them, I went up, spent a day. Mike, actually, the CEO, he lives, he's dope, super big family guy. He lives upstate New York in over in like New Windsor area, so that's where we're based. And so we got like our headquarters up there. We got a whole room, Toka, got our merchandise everywhere. Cool. And the first thing he said, he's like, look, like I want to invite you over for dinner with my family. He's like, I want you to know like this is real. Like I'm a good guy. I'm genuine, and like that alone leaves an impression on you.
Of course,
it's just genuine.
Makes you feel comfortable.
Right. It makes you feel comfortable. Makes you feel safe. Makes you feel welcome. Like that's another thing too, because it's like you can work with people, but it's like how many times you're gonna sit down and have a family dinner with someone?
No, of course.
And that's what's real. That's real love. So we did that, and now so now that kind of is how I got involved with Toka. Like it all just worked itself out, and it was really the universe that and as I was working with them, I was slowly realizing my passion and my purpose and all of that. And then when I had this crazy epiphany on Valentine's Day, I went back to Mike and I'm like, yo, I'm slacking. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I've been waiting for you to realize. Like, he's like, you're not at your full potential yet. He's like, you have no idea. Like, he's like, I see so much potential in you, but you need to see it yourself.
Right.
And after talking to him about it for, we talk about so much stuff, and we talk about passion all the time. And I finally realized, I was like, wow, like, the entire year of 2019, I was so focused on finding what I want to do and what I want to be, and just go, you know, and faking it till I make it and figuring this shit out, that I forgot my why.
Yeah.
So now a big thing now is when I meet people, I ask them what their why is, because I forgot mine and I lost sight of everything that I wanted to do and what I was really meant to be doing because I didn't have my why. And my why is that I grew up with everything that I needed. I had 2 parents who loved me. I had a roof over my head. I had food when I needed it, water when I needed it. I was a lucky ass motherfucking person. And I never take that shit for granted. I got mad siblings. I go to whenever I'm sad, happy, whatever. I was blessed. And I still am blessed, you know? And my why is that I have all of this, you know, and I'm beyond grateful. And as I grew up, you know, my parents would teach me things, and every time that they told me a new thing or taught me a new thing, whether it was taxes or whether it was my car payments, I always said, what about kids who don't have parents? How the heck do they learn about this? Like, what about kids who don't have this? Because we don't learn this in school, and I always freak out and have these crazy anxiety attacks. I'm like, I don't get it. Some people don't even have water, or blah, blah, blah. And I'd always bring that up. So I realized that my why and my purpose is to help people who don't have everything. You know, and I want to help, I want to give back, I want to inspire, I want to give opportunities to kids who don't have a camera. You want to take photos, but you don't have a camera, well, come here, you can borrow mine. You know, like, I want to give people opportunity. Like, that's my goal. And with Toka Nation means what? Touch the world. You know, we want to touch the world, we want to inspire people, we want to remind people, you telling me that I'm amazing and me telling you that you're amazing, that's Toka. Yeah. We touched each other right here, you know, and like we came together and we talked about this, and it's just support, man, and it's supporting people and doing what you love and not stopping because you have a job, or not stopping because you don't have time. It's doing it and finding a time to do it at any time of the day because you love it. So Toka Nation in Spanish obviously means to touch. I know we kind of got that.
In the bag.
I'm sorry, don't be in your bag. No. But overall, that's Toka Nation, and we want to inspire. I want to inspire the youth. I'm eventually going to be doing a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to talk about it. I want to show y'all, so you're going to see a lot soon.
First off,
the end.
Thank you for sharing that. Also, it's a podcast, and this is why we brought you on today.
She said, all right, I got it out.
No, this
I
is
wanted
beautiful.
to say all that so long.
Motherfuckers, like...
That's it, man. That's everything. That's my
that? Was that straight out the door?
Yeah,
that was straight out the door.
I ain't gonna lie. I can see the MC parting now, because you didn't hit no like...
LP on the mic, you know what it is. We out here.
That was clear.
Simply2Mellow. Shout out.
That was a fucking clear ass
people hear us all the time, but this is why I want, like, on a long format.
That was just from the heart.
It's funny how, like, so, like, me, right?
Me, Aunt, Days.
I go online and I see your stuff, and when you sit there and what I really love what you do, on Tuesdays, I believe, you just like sit there in front of the camera and just talk about shit, right? Mm-hmm. That's something that is beautiful because people just need to, like, one, just hearing shit is like great, or like you just giving out gems, like you've been doing this whole podcast. It's phenomenal. I think that's very important, right? But I don't know you, right? Like, yeah, we met a couple times, but like I don't know you.
No. I know people from mad long, and I tell them all the time we still don't know each other.
Right. Yeah. But like you can kind of see at least for me, I just saw somebody who just wants to inspire, wants to put people on. And my thing with you is that I appreciate, which when you said Mike, the CEO.
Yeah, Mike.
That making you feel comfortable, making you feel like that genuine thing is so important to me. Because
like he's pushing me towards my potential.
Right.
Like he's not letting me forget.
And that's amazing, and you can kind of see that because when you have a following, right? There's been people I've met, and I'm not gonna say any names, in different environments that do certain things, especially here on Long Island, that I kind of came across. And bro, they got like egos, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different, and especially when they talk.
Egos are so.
It's funny to me.
Bad,
I laugh, right? And like I said, this podcast thing, we're like learning how to do it day by day.
We all still, like how I just told y'all, I just had that epiphany 2 weeks ago. Like we're all learning until the end of fucking time.
We don't have the craziest following, but what we do have.
You don't need it.
Exactly, because when I get those messages from motherfuckers like, yo, this shit got me through my day. I was feeling sad.
And like, that touched you.
Exactly. But like shit like don't leave it hanging, dog. That shit's beautiful, but like that genuine shit is so important because you meet people and like what I'm trying to say is when I met you and like speaking to you even before this got on, you can just tell the energy's there, and you're not like no ego person, bro. I'm telling you, I met people and they think there's somebody. Like I had like an awkward moment. And that's
the thing. I don't care how many people see shit. My goal is to touch one person.
Yeah.
Like if I touch one person today, that's my goal. I couldn't tell you how many events me and Toka have been to where they, events don't always turn out like you plan. Like, oh, there's gonna be 400 people there. Forget that there's 4 people. We're like, yo, we don't care because all those 4 people, they were still chilling with us. They were still fucking with us.
Exactly.
And that's what it's about. And the whole thing with Toka, like what I appreciated most is that like you're so openly able to compliment and to let people know that you support them. And that's what Toka is about, like letting down your ego and not being afraid to say, oh, I love your hair, bro. Like it's nice as fuck. I love the fact that you guys have this podcast. Yeah. Oh, that kid who just dropped a song, it was a fire song, I'm not gonna lie. Like having an ego and acting like you can't support people or acting like
it's so crazy.
Acting like you're better than people, it's just why?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna make it anywhere. Like you need the support, you need the team. You need that.
Awkward moment. Following on fucking Instagram.
Nah, I had an awkward moment. This kid is like,
don't name names.
No, I'm not.
No names here.
But he was just like,
we're gonna talk shit, but it's gonna be on the low.
Nah, he was like, do you know who I am? I was like, nah, bro. He's like, and then like, it was
what do
just
you mean you don't know who I am? Are you sure you don't know who I am?
And he's like, I was like, not at all. And then like, you could just saw his face. He was like, I was like, I don't know.
I want to put names out because I know who you're talking about.
There's like different, no, but there's like,
okay,
oh no, there's multiple people. That's not the first. Like, there's a lot of people that I know like that.
It's tough.
And for us, we're like, it's so weird for me because I just come from a place where I don't know. Everybody just love. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care who you are, who you've been with, like in school. Like I talk to like the nerdiest motherfucker, I talk to like the coolest person. Like,
exactly.
I'm just like always trying to show love and just be very positive. And I think that for me was when I would like so we're first generation. It's actually funny that you said that you would ask like people without the resources, like how do they know these things? They don't teach that shit in school, like taxes. Unless
that's my biggest pet peeve about school. Like you don't learn like.
Listen,
I learn the fundamentals, but like you don't learn the real shit.
Like I love Lord of the Flies, R.P. Piggy. They ain't gotta do my man like that. But we read that shit 8,000 times in high school. Like yo, learn, teach me about loans, teach me about interest.
Right.
But like also us being first generation kids, it's kind of like I didn't have none of that. You feel me? Like my parents came through and God bless. I don't know how the fuck.
Hard ass working parents.
Word. But like I'm figuring this whole shit out. Like college, I was the first person in my family to ever graduate high school. So it was just like, let alone college. I'm just like, so I see that, and where we kind of like went to school and we met some people, we know people who are like, yo, my daddy just bought the turf field.
Yeah. And
like you see how they act, and like I'm not. You don't know anything about life. You may have everything, but like when people have egos and just think they're somebody, it's just so bad. I'm just like.
And that's the other thing too. Like when I say, I had everything I needed, I don't want people to take that as like, oh, you come from
privilege.
It's not that, because we ain't privileged, bro. Like when I tell you, my parents both were multiple jobs. My mom owns a non-for-profit business. She doesn't get paid from that. She owns her own business. She don't get paid from that. That's non-for-profit. She does that shit out of love.
Especially out here on Long Island, bro.
And
like,
and on top of that, she got multiple jobs to make sure. And the hardest thing is I got 6 siblings, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I got 6 siblings, so my parents bust their ass.
That's beautiful, though.
Yeah. My parents bust their ass, and that's the thing. Like, and the reason why I'm able to work as hard as I do is because I learn from them.
Yeah.
And it's like I really see them, and it's just like they care about us so much and want us to do so well that they're like, all we can really do is set the example. They don't stop working. My mom doesn't stop. Like, she's freaking super woman, bro. Like, and
shout out to your mother.
No, shout out my mom, bro. I literally, it's Linda. Linda.
Listen. Linda.
Nah, for real. That's my
shout
mom.
Out, Linda.
Love you.
Hey.
But for real, like we be saying that all the time. Like me and my siblings always talk about it. We're like, yo, like our mom's a superhero. Like I don't know how she did it, but God bless. And like the coolest thing is that like we grew up as a very giving family. Like even though as much as we have, we were always taught to give. You know, and it's never like, keep shit for yourself. It's always like, oh, if you see someone in need, like help them. And that's so cool that I was raised in that way. And it's crazy that like someone gave a speech about my mom a few years ago, and they said if I had to describe Linda and her family in one word, it would be giving. And that's something I want to continue.
And
like kind of as like a family, what is it called? Like I wanna live that out. I wanna keep it going. Like
what's the family known for?
Yeah, like I want that shit to keep going. Like I want someone to say that about me and my kids one day.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's just like, and that's just like that's why I have the why that I do.
Yeah,
and it's like no matter. I was so blessed, but I want to keep giving.
It's a good one because you like,
and that's what I want to ask you too. I know he's talking a lot too. Don't get mad at him, but I want to ask what is your why? You know, what do you guys you know what I mean? Like, what's your why? I guess.
Yeah, no, it's a great. I mean,
why do you do what you do?
Yeah. I think you said it best, which is I meant to say this before, but you know, you got your fucking bag.
Sorry, I was really in my bag.
This is why we have you.
I think
this
you said
is your show.
What the fuck? Yeah, my memory is shit. What the fuck? You were like. You know more about yourself when you do the shit that you love, kind of thing, and it's like it's facts. Because for me personally, I get fucked up with social media. You know, like what do people like? You know what I'm saying? Like likes and what are the trends?
You gotta stop
like,
looking at it.
What do I need to do to make people kind of like the shit I post, kind of thing? And that's a really bad mindset. It's kind of toxic. So it's like
I used to do the same shit, bro.
Yeah, and it fucks with you. So like I mean, like I'm not even on social media as much anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't follow people as much anymore. Like I don't follow like the celebrities just because like I'm tired of that perfect image. And like really the why is just documenting like process. Like how do you get to be where you're at? All the creatives, because I feel like people like yourself, it's very like-minded individuals, and I think it's just like fire thought process. And I feel like there's not enough of that out there on the social medias, you know, on the YouTubes. Like I feel like there's not enough videos about that stuff.
It's so important to be authentic.
Yeah.
Like, just be you, bro. Like,
and like a fake,
you guys are all authentic as fuck on this. Like the fact that you're like, oh, it's just a podcast. We're just gonna go with the flow and freestyle it. Like, fuck yeah. Freestyle
Bro,
it. Say what the fuck you're thinking.
How to start a podcast.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Yo, everything I learned was off YouTube.
They're like, yo,
dance, photography, everything was off YouTube.
They're like, you need this. You need that. This is like an okay setup compared to what we had and
this is all you need though.
Bro, but like
you don't need much.
On top of that though, it's like there's another thing. It's like you don't let shit define you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you're a dancer. You're much more than a dancer. You know what I'm saying? Like you're Lexie Peterss. You know?
And that's what I always like hated. I feel like so I have this thing on one of my YouTube videos, like which was like one of my like I think it was like a favorited YouTube video on my channel. Like I used to be, I guess, a public figure for the LGBT community. And you know, back in high school, I was the president of the Gay Straight Alliance, which was, you know, a safe place where anyone in the school could come if you were gay, straight, whatever you were, you know, trans, bi, anything. And you know, you could come there just, you know, to talk and be there. And
was this high school?
This high school, yeah. And so I used to make YouTube videos, and my YouTube videos were all about, you know, the LGBT community. And it was the same shit I do on Instagram where, you know, I'm talking and inspiring people, but it's really like making people just be comfortable with who they are.
Yeah.
And I made a video, and it was, the headliner was, "My name is Lexie, not lesbian." Because I hate labels, bro. Like, I don't care if you're black, white, Spanish. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, because we're people, bro. You cannot put a label on shit. Like, I'm not no soup can.
Yeah.
Like, what? Don't even call me a dancer. Dancing is just something I like to do.
Yeah.
Dancing is just something I like to do. My name is Lexie.
Yeah,
my label is Lexie. And everything that comes with it is everything I love and everything that I want to do.
That shit freaks me out. I'm just like, that shit bugged me the fuck out. Because to me, I'm going to just chalk it up as dumb as simple as I can. To me, it's like, fam, I cut you, you cut me, I cut him. We all gonna bleed like red. Like,
we're all human beings, bro.
I was wondering where that was going.
That's it.
I just don't. In my mind, there's no race. It's a human race. You know what I mean? So it's like
human race, bro. That's it.
That shit blows my mind, and that's what
nowadays people like. Everyone's like, oh, so and so is segregating this or making this or racism this. You all talking about it is what's making it a thing.
Right.
Like, why can't we all just love and accept it? I get shit on for having braids in my hair because I'm not black.
Right.
Like, are you kidding? It's a cool ass hairstyle.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah. Like, it's insane. And people tear you apart. And the people who tear you apart and talk shit are the people who are segregating us and separating us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to go back in history.
Yeah.
Like, we're supposed to love each other. No matter the fuck what.
It always starts with, like, intent when I look at things. Like, I try to take myself out of situations, and it's like, if your intent is you generally fuck with the hairstyle or you generally support the culture, then it's not a negative thing. You feel me? Like, and at all. So I never knock someone.
I love when people wear Hispanic. I love when people are like, oh, try the food or like.
Oh, bro, I love it.
Dude, I had a question last night. This girl was like, oh, my boyfriend's grandparents don't speak English. Is it racist of me to try to speak to them in Spanish? I'm like,
that's amazing.
I'm like, no.
Learn and be involved.
I'm like, first of all, that's your boyfriend.
That's amazing.
Second of all, they're gonna appreciate you 10 times more because you're trying to learn your culture.
Trying to grow. And the people who don't appreciate it, and there are people who are closed-minded and they'd be like, why are you trying to speak Spanish? Like what? Like you, sorry, I want to be a part of your life.
You 6 months ago, you a year ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, progression should always be like the goal at the end of the day, you know? Like, who you were 5 years ago, you're not necessarily going to be the same person in the future, you know?
Never.
That love is important, though, and that's something we try to,
every single day we're different than the person we ever were.
We try to show, like, love when we go to these events, like, or, like, I always tell people, yo, this shit's dope. And there's been, like I said, what I mentioned before, there's been times where it's been, the kickback has been, like, not that. Like, I show the love, and it's not received. And because people feel like they should, like, that the love should be theirs
and that's even, and it sucks sometimes, too, because it's like, I feel like all of us really do have such big hearts because all we want to do is keep sharing love. And sometimes we don't expect it, but we hope that, you know, we do get the same love in return. But we do learn, especially in relationships, we learn that you can't tell someone how to love you. And you can't teach someone or change the way people are going to love because everyone loves differently, you know? And it's like, sometimes I'll get a little upset because I show mad love to a lot of people and like, sometimes I don't get that love back, you know? But then, you know, you learn and you realize that like, if you're showing genuine love, you're not going to expect anything back.
Yeah, just a little reference here. You know Kalani?
My wife, yes, we could talk about her.
She dropped her song Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
You know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So there's a part, I saw one, you know, exact same message that you're talking about, like, you look at yourself like, damn, like, you know, like, just showing love to people who necessarily may not deserve it or who are toxic. But then she said this line, hold up.
Shout out Kaylani. So I'm gonna propose to you soon.
Come on.
Just wait for it.
Wait a line.
These guys can
Hold on, wait a line.
She loves women. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
It's inevitable.
She's bi. Is that
No, don't label her. Her name's Kaylani.
How dare you,
bitch.
fucking
We
just
talked about labels.
Wait for her to get to know me.
Literally just
my name is Pedro. What's up? 25, Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Sexy Lexie, baby.
This is how you get to you. Hey.
Guys.
I like with the sexy. Hey.
And
she gonna agree.
Man.
She gonna agree when she see me dance. You don't even know.
How dare you try to label a girl? How dare you, Pedro?
Anyway, back to my point.
You're on my side.
Ain't no regrets.
You're gonna be my best man.
Ain't no regrets because I'm proud that my heart was so pure. So you never regret how you feel. At the end of the day, your intentions were pure.
That's why I don't trip.
Period.
Periods.
That's why I don't trip when I go and show love. And it's not the same. I tell people all the time, yo, if I thank you if you love the podcast and the blogs and shit that we drop. If you don't like it, thank you too. Like that, like just you even checking it out means like the world to me. So when I show that love and I don't get it back, I don't trip. I'm just like, yo, it is what it is. Like, cause I'm so.
But sometimes you look at yourself and like, damn, am I really gonna show this man's like love or whoever? Like, am I really like, you know? But it's at the end of the day, it's like I'm pure. I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be genuine. So I'm not gonna feel bad or wrong about that. Yeah. And that's just how like I fucking love that.
Man, this is beautiful.
It's one of those other things too. It's like people always say like
I'm so excited.
People
I'm
always
making an
saying
Instagram
how
story right now. I can't wait for y'all to hear this.
Oh man, people are always saying how like I want to show you love, but I don't know how. And like people don't understand that showing love is free.
Instant DMs, in person, dap ups, all that.
It don't take $1.
Can I just do a quick little about showing love and that whole support? Yo, just in general, everybody listen. If your friend has like a business or
a band,
there's many like. First off, don't ask for no discounts or for some free shit. Respect people.
Thank you.
Respect people.
I have way too many friends who are like, all right, where's my t-shirt? And I'm like,
fam.
Hold on.
Like, give them that respect to like.
Yeah, I'm calling out people. I got asked 4 times if I can have a free hoodie.
Like, nah, if, you know, like off the strength.
I know who you are.
Yeah, like.
Look, to all my friends who keep telling me to support me, I'll believe it when I see it.
That or
That's it.
even if you
That's
just
it.
share this with somebody, please share this with somebody.
Please share this.
Get us up
Tag
there.
a friend. Tag a
We
friend.
need more than 4 listeners.
Get those.
If you made it this far into the podcast,
Pedro's gonna Venmo you $1
Please.
if you fucking DM him right
No,
fucking
please,
now.
at
Get us a
least-
follow. Get us up here. Get us out the hood, man.
No, because we ain't even begging for nothing. But if you did make it this far into the podcast, clearly you're here for a reason, and we appreciate you. So please tag 3 friends who you think may like this.
Also,
Or send it to 3 friends.
go have a sandwich with your mother.
Yeah. Go call your mom or your dad or your sister, whoever you got. Keep them close.
Something I want to touch upon. Something is touch, man. I can't say touch without. I should say, oh god. Just
Yeah.
straight up.
Let's just re-put them in.
Yo, go purchase some shit for real.
Free promo.
Appreciate you.
So something that we do, right? This is new to us.
Okay.
This whole camera, Instagram, talking about our lives. It's so transparent.
And it sometimes feels weird being vulnerable, right?
100%. But like Anthony, I've gotten to the point like I'm so comfortable with
You
the
can't
uncomfortable.
care. You can't care.
I don't care, bro. Like I tell people, yo, come tell me my podcast sucks. Cool. Like thank you for checking it out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
For you, who's somebody who really now does this full time, you've been doing the YouTube thing. You've been talking about your whole life for a while. You show videos of you dancing. You show or you're part
Modeling, I used to
of model. Okay, yeah, you're doing
I host.
doing all these things. What got you over the hump of the insecurity? If you're still going through those things, which I still get
Definitely.
insecure a lot in terms of, oh damn, like putting myself out there again.
Yeah.
Like people,
No,
you're open to
totally.
judgment.
100%.
I got comfortable with it, but you still have your bad days.
I have a this is actually perfect because I was thinking about telling you guys this before and now you're asking me, so it's like perfect. When I was in high school, I went to West Islip. I don't know if any of y'all know about that, but it's also known as White Islip because it is not diverse whatsoever.
Yeah, we went to St. John's.
And when I was in 10th grade, the principal called me down to the office and I'm like, what's this, And he's like, there's a new kid. He's black. I want you to show him around the school. And not in a bad way. But he's like, I want you to show him around the school because he knew I was someone who was probably going to fuck with this kid and we were probably going to be friends no matter what because I don't judge. I don't discriminate. Yeah. So he called me and I love that he called me, And this kid and I became best friends, bro. You didn't see me with nobody else in the hallway. We danced in the hallway. We'd make people hated us. People hated me in high school, bro. But we didn't give a fuck. We just did our thing. And he helped me get through a lot of shit. And he told me something in life. And I think I say that to myself, like, every time I start doubting myself or start getting insecure, I tell myself this. And he told it to me. He said, yo, Lex. And I think I was having, like, a mental breakdown one day. And he's like, Lex, stop crying. Like, why do you care what they think? People are going to judge you no matter what. So just be yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you think, if we do one thing, someone on this earth, like what we were just saying, when you get famous and you got, not even famous, but when you have so many eyes watching you, even if it's a few, even if it's a lot, there's eyes watching you. People have different opinions. And those who have time, Gary Vee will tell you, bro, those who take time out to post negative and hateful comments, bro, like, do you realize how insecure they are?
100%.
Like, they're deadass taking shit out on you because they're sad or they envy you and they hate that we're happy. So they want to make us less happy. So him telling me, like, yo, they're going to judge you no matter what. Like, just be yourself. That's something that kind of just stuck with me because it's just like, no matter what, like, just keep doing what the fuck. If this is what you love, bro, keep making fucking podcasts.
Exactly, yeah.
Keep doing it. People might say, oh, you got a podcast? Fucking losers. Yeah, bitch, I got a fucking podcast. Fuck you. Like, you don't got a podcast.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at it. And just, and say with your chest. Like you said, I came up to y'all on the boat. I said that shit with my chest.
She's like, fam, what do you need?
What do you need, bro?
And I was like,
nah, but it's so
listening.
true, bro. It's like, it just comes to a point where it's just like, you just gotta be yourself. Because it's like.
Was that tough?
Yo, it's so hard. Like, from anxiety, from self-doubt. Oh, someone else told me, my friend Ray, actually, she's in a band with her boyfriend, actually, called, why did I just have a blank? Ray. Rose Colored World. I just remembered. Rose Colored World. They have a band. They're a little duet. They're awesome. And I called her one day because she, when I met her, she's actually from LA. And when I met her, it was just a genuine connection and, just good energy. We actually met we met through social media. I think we had like the same graphic designer at one point, and like that's how we got connected. And then we just started showing mad love to each other. And then she came to New York, and I was like, I gotta meet you. So we linked up. It was all dope energy. She came here twice, so I met her both times. We hung out both times, and it's just been genuine. And I was texting her one day because I was like, yo, like I know you're someone who's been through this, and we have like similar situations. And I was like, how the fuck do you do it? Like I was like, I can't do it. Like I don't know if I'm terrified. I just have so much self-doubt. I keep doubting myself. I keep not doing things because I'm afraid they're not gonna work. And she's like, Lexie,
do it.
You need to delete. And she told me this is like the quote. I have quotes written down on a piece of paper on like a big notebook, and they're on my desk, and I look at them every single morning. So some of these quotes that I'm telling you guys are things I look at every single day. This one thing she told me is delete worry and fear. If you delete worry and fear, if you delete worry of someone saying shit, or fear that someone might not watch your podcast, or fear that you might not make money from it, if you delete worry and fear in any sort of way and just do it without the worry and fear, you're unstoppable, bro. Yeah. She told me that, and then since that was I think in September, like this recent September, and like since then it's just been uphill, bro. It's just if you have fear is the only thing that stops us.
You just can't, especially in something like this shit is so cutthroat, this industry. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna meet so many different egos. You're gonna meet so many different like just energy.
Fake
and like
people,
I'm
real
huge
people.
on energy.
You can feel
and like
it.
when
the frequencies.
Yeah, I try to like
the chakras.
I try to like dug away, but like it's something like this, bro. You just gotta feel me. You just gotta just do it and not give a fuck.
You just gotta go.
What was the epiphany you had 2 weeks ago?
Oh my God.
This is the question.
I think it's gonna be very beneficial.
Yeah, this is good.
We all go through like.
All right. So
she did a wonderful job of telling us and not telling us.
You got PR team. You are the PR team.
All right. So the epiphany I had on Valentine's Day. Actually.
Wait, hold on. My client's about to speak. So if there's anything criminating, you two fucks trying to get anything out of her. I got you, Lexie. Don't worry.
Nah, I'm gonna make it brief because it definitely was kind of personal in a way, but
You see us with the exclusive, baby?
Yeah. Only on Simply2Mellow though.
What podcast now?
Exclusive. Nobody knows this. I was gonna make a video for YouTube, but let's just do it right here.
Oh shit.
So in 2018, I was in from my perspective, a very serious relationship. And, we broke up, it didn't end super well, didn't end super bad, it was weird. And there was never really closure. And I feel like when that ended, it ended like the end of 2018. And that's why the entire year of 2019, I was on the mindset like, fuck it, I'm gonna fall in love with the game. I'm gonna fall in love with the money. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do whatever. I was so emotionally unavailable. And not from people, from myself. Like, I strung away from my family that I talk so highly of. Mm-hmm. I didn't spend time with them. I didn't make them a priority. I didn't make myself a priority. And I was just like, anything that kept me busy, I did it. You need help with this, you need that. Free gigs, you name it, everything. And I just did everything. And that's why I was all over the place. And I realized, and on Valentine's Day when I had this epiphany, it's weird that it was on Valentine's Day, but I had this whole epiphany. I just was crying, bro. I was crying all night. I could not sleep, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And
crying
then,
feels so good,
bro. It felt so good, and that's what I mean. Like normally,
I'm a shower crier.
No, and
really?
and normally crying, like I always say, like it's so good to cry and let things out. But I was holding something in for so long. This is 2018, and I didn't let out till 2020. So it's over a year that I had all these things inside of me that I never. Yeah, like I just tried to brush it off. I was like, a little breakup. I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good now.
So I realized away from yourself.
Right. So I realized that I never gave myself time to heal and go through that breakup. So like, how am I supposed to come up from it? Like I even tried dating girls, and I even tried dating, and like it didn't go well. And I realized it was because I wasn't emotionally there. I was literally just going through the motions. Yeah. The entire year of 2019, I was just faking it till I make it. So then when 2020 came around, I'm just like, wow, I spent a whole year just like not being there. Like, I felt like I literally just was existing. Yeah. And that's another thing, too. So many people are just existing. And I realized, I was like, bro, like, I could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
Any of us. You have no idea. And especially, like, RIP, I don't want to bring this up, but the whole Kobe and Gigi situation really put a lot into perspective, especially with my family. Me and my siblings have always been close, but after that, we got even closer because I saw it with my sister and I was like, bro, think about their family. Like, imagine losing a sister and a father, you know, like, God forbid, but like, it really put things into perspective. And even my family, me and my sister were sitting down the other day and we're like, bro, like, maybe it's just because, you know, we never did this when we were younger, but like, and we're just in that habit and like, we take it for granted because we're always with each other. Like, we never said I love you. Yeah. It was like, you're my brother. Like, oh, get away from me, bro. Like, and it's just like weird. Like, so now, like, literally just since Valentine's Day, shit has completely changed. And I don't know how connected or in tune you guys are with spirituality and the stars and everything, but we are currently in Mercury retrograde.
Right.
And it's crazy. This ends on March 9th. And Mercury retrograde, I was reading up on it, and this is what kind of stuck out to me, especially with everything I was just telling you guys. At this time right now, we are finally emotionally stable to deal with something we were not initially ready to deal with. So how crazy is that? I'm now finally able to handle that shit emotionally. Yeah. So this whole past Mercury retrograde, bro, I've been spending so much time with myself. Like, is that
a yearly thing though?
Mercury retrograde, that's with the moon and stuff. So that comes back like a few times a year. Oh, okay. It depends on the months and everything. You guys can totally look into it. Yeah, it's definitely dope.
I have the pattern app. It keeps telling me.
Oh, wait, do you have pattern? I love it. We can be friends on there.
I have the other joint that tells you like your compatibility, like friendships, all that.
I love that stuff. So with this whole just like time and like the moon and just all the emotions that are in the air, all the energy that's in the air, I've made my family and myself a priority, and that's something that's super important. And like, normally I'll just, my friend hit me up, peace, I'm out. But it's just like, now, like, my friends will hit me up and be like, oh, we're at the club, we're doing this. And I'm like, I'm cooking dinner for my mom.
Yeah, that's dope.
Like, it's just like, I really put things into perspective because inner circle, you know, I know we all have an in-house and, you know, our circle of friends, our strong foundation, and it's a few people that we're close with, you know. I realized that our roots are so important, whether it's someone you grew up with, whether it's someone, you know, who's in your close-knit circle that you know you're comfortable with, that you know you both care about each other and you don't have to question that shit.
Yeah.
That's who you need to make your priority 24/7. All these people who are celebrities and whatever they're doing, they hang out with their circle every single day. They're with those people. You know, that's who's in the studio with them. It's not some random kid they met, pull up to the studio. Nah. Yeah. It's their people. It's their family. It's their roots. And that's what's so important. And that was my whole epiphany. Now I'm here. Man. I finally figured out my purpose and my potential.
And that's funny when you hit that, you're like, I'm like, my mind is ready.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty funny.
So many people have like reached out to me to do interviews and stuff, and like, I never said no to them, but I feel like the universe purposely knew that it wasn't time. So like other things would come up. Like, yes, bitch. Nah, but it's true. So it was really divine timing, and
that's dope.
I'm finally ready.
I feel like a lot of people go through that too. So it's like, thank you for sharing that.
No, I appreciate it, and that's why I wanted to share it. Like, I don't. That's the other thing too. Like, one of my whys and one of my purpose is, I guess with all the spirituality and stuff, I have a rainbow aura, and a rainbow aura means, you know, you teach others and you inspire others to live an authentic life.
That's all right.
I want everyone to be authentic. Yeah, like, you know, you got something on your heart, you got something on your chest, say it. Like, what's good? Why do you have an ego? Tell me how you feeling. Like, just say it, bro, because you never know when you could talk to someone again.
I always sound like a broken record, but I told the story, but I'll say it again. This girl I met in school, she always held me down. Like, that was a homie for real. I graduated. She's still in school. She graduated next year. I hit her up when she graduated, so it was like May. Yo, congratulations, whatever. She lives out, like, uptown. So I congratulated her. A couple of weeks go by, like a month maybe. And like, I always had that in my mind, like, especially one of our brothers lives in Harlem. So now we go up there and hang out with him. I was like, next time I go up there, I'm gonna hit this girl up. Like the friend I was talking about. Bro, it was always in my mind, but you know, like, you just get so caught up in shit, and I found out she passed Like I was laying there right before I went to sleep, and I just see everybody posting her. No, I was like, no. Like I just spoke to you, fam. I just texted you a month ago, and like with the intention.
And y'all talked, right?
Mm-hmm. And she's gone. So rest in peace, Jade. But that fucked me up. And now, bro, I literally hit people up and be like, yo, hey, what's up? I was just thinking about you. How you doing? All love, whatever. I just send my loves because I just feel like I have to. Well, you brought up the Kobe and Gigi shit. It just so blew. Important. Yeah, it's like so important.
And that's something that like nobody could have controlled.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's scary. It's not like, oh, you got sick, go to the doctor. Fuck the doctor who didn't save you. Like, nah, like that's something that's out of your control.
So what I'm trying to say is like
Kobe's gone, and like who fuck am I? Like that could be anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
So what I'm trying to say is like, please reach out to your loved ones. I don't care who it is, or if somebody crosses your mind, please.
Did you see Rena's post?
Hit them up. No.
Rena reposted something. Shout out Rena. Shout out Off Slay House. Shout out everybody.
Hey.
That's the home. For sure.
She reposted something and it said, "Speak to people like it's their last day on earth." Every time you talk to somebody, because you never know.
100%.
And that's what you're saying.
And I'm just like, bro, like I don't care who it is, just like reach out. And like I don't have that. Oh, they haven't hit me up in a while, or I'm always one hitting them up. Like I don't care. And that's like, all that ego shit is gone.
Even friends I had like a little bit of beef with, I hit them like when I had this whole epiphany and shit. Like I hit all of them up on some like clear shit up. I was like, look, I don't even care if you don't. Half of them didn't even answer, bro. I said, I don't care if you answer this or don't, but look, like this is where my heart's at. I do care about you. I do love you. I want y'all to know that. You know, I wish you the best. Whatever. If we're not meant to be in each other's life, that's cool.
Well, he's the exes.
You know,
bro. And to bring it back,
he's the exes.
Yes. Wait, no, not the exes. I'm trying. Wait, I did hit up one of them. I did.
Make your fucking fish.
That reminded me of the fucking fish.
I did.
The future text. Hey, I know it's the holidays. I just wanted to let you know. I miss your mom.
Tell your mom I said hi.
I be calling their moms before I call them.
Hey. I was actually laughing yesterday because I was like, I was with my girlfriend and like her family, and like, first of all, we didn't get to the wow, I fucked up this whole podcast.
What?
Something fell off. We always start off asking about the weekends. How was your weekend, bud?
Well, why don't we end it with that?
We'll get
I feel like we've already been to 2 hours, so let's start to wrap it up. Let's start to wrap it up. Well, and then we'll talk about the weekend.
The Bad Bunny album came out.
Fuego.
And like the first song is basically saying,
Bad Bunny.
If I come across your mom, I'm gonna ask her like, how you doing? I was saying if I die,
real shit.
Oh, I'm scaring all of my girlfriends like mans from me. Like if I was to pass, I believe in spirits and ghosts and all that shit, bro. Like.
He said, I'm hot. I'm sneaking up on all y'all.
All of them, bro. It's a rap. So I'm just putting that out there. But yeah, man, you always got to reach out to your people, your team.
Reach out to your loved ones.
Wow, this is
Shout
beautiful.
out Bad Bunny, J Balvin.
Yo, you heard Bad Bunny's retiring?
Yeah.
He's putting out one more album.
Also, I don't know if y'all saw that little JB collab. J Balvin and Justin Bieber. What's going on? JB is about to take over his post, but he deadass just dropped an entire visual album. So every song he's dropping has a visual from the entire dance industry. Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. No, like It
was on Instagram.
He still got the mustache.
Crazy.
Yeah, he does.
I thought about doing the mustache thing.
I'm crying.
I can't get that song on my fucking head.
Which one?
I want a porn stash.
I hate that song.
I haven't bumped the album.
How does this go from reach out to your loved ones? I want a porn stash.
That's some diversity here at Simply2Mellow. Right?
Yeah, shout out Simply2Mellow. Nah, for real. Thank you guys a long time.
Hour 24.
Hour 24. Yeah. Look at us, man. Just fucking
24.
Yeah, hour 24. It's good. It's like breeze by.
So like,
you just gotta get the rust out, and then you can kind of get into the groove and shit.
Because this is my own personal thing. The few times I've interacted with you in person and like just seeing what you do online, this is the exact conversation I want to have. I didn't want to come in and do like, so when you start dancing, how did it feel? When
you wanted like
this?
A genuine convo.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you. I apologize if for anybody, we don't really interview. You know what I mean? Like,
this is great, bro. I love a podcast. Like this is better than anything.
Every guest we have, we do talk about what they're doing, but we also just like.
Kick the kick.
No, I appreciate that. Y'all gave me a little platform, talk about Token Nation.
Like we don't have that shit
out.
We didn't have any.
It's a movement, man. It's all about just the love and that feeling you get from openly just being authentic and telling someone how great they are.
Yeah, we didn't have like no like questions to ask you.
That's okay.
But I feel like this is very informative, and thank you for sharing your story.
Definitely.
For sure, and how you're feeling and being vulnerable with us. We gotta. What time is it?
11:35.
11:35. Look at that, man. It's just fucking an hour and 24.
I feel like it was just
beautiful.
like 8 o'clock, like an hour ago.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. But this is the right platform.
We ending on the tip of the day.
Sorry, guys. I talk a lot.
No, this is beautiful.
Weekend real quick.
How was everyone's weekend?
All right, Pedro, go first.
I grinded. That's really it. Went to the
Good
gym.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was just standard weekend, honestly.
Had a
Sunday
You followed your routine.
Yeah,
So you feel good.
Hit the YouTubes, learn about some photo editing, video editing shit.
Love it.
You know, hung out the loved ones.
Oh, bro,
Stayed at home.
I gotta invite you to this Discord.
Let's get it.
It's a all photographer Discord.
I'm with it.
That's
It's just
fire. Let
crazy.
me know when.
It's just crazy. It's already there. It's already there. There's like 150 people already.
Oh, that's dope.
I found it on fucking Twitter.
That's dope.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, one of my Twitter followers was like, "Hey, you
So
wanna
how was
join
your
the
weekend?
Discord?" My weekend, very sporadic. I guess you could say the grind
That's
as
a
well.
nice SAT word.
Sporadic.
Sporadic. Ding, ding, ding. Can you spell that? I'm just kidding.
Fuck outta here.
Spelling is...
Yo, those little
Still
kids
spelling bee now.
amaze me. Those little fucking.
Sick.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. I wish I was in spelling.
So it was sporadic. Anything
Yeah, very
else?
sporadic. Because my job, I don't. How do you put it? I don't have a schedule. I guess
You
you
like
could
make
say.
your own hours.
Yeah, I don't have a schedule, so
That's
like
cool.
I could just schedule myself from when
Freelancer, real estater,
Yeah.
part-time podcaster,
Yeah.
I love it.
streamer.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you're
Dog
hats.
owner.
Dog owner,
Hey.
dude, dog
Gotta
dad.
rep that.
Dog dad.
Dog dad.
I love
got a
it.
hoodie of that. But no, sporadic as hell. Now it's Saturday. Sunday, try to relax. Now I'm here.
All right.
You know. Tone?
I don't know. I was just listening to music. So we got blessed. We had a party record. We had Lil Baby. We had Bad Bunny. Drake dropped a 2-pack.
Fucking fire.
So many good
Visuals and
albums.
all that.
All that good.
I forgot a shout out.
Shout out to
Long Island Shades.
Oh, we went to
LI Shades.
Yeah, LI Shades.
I'm about to
Appreciate
do a
you.
follow-up video. So,
Oh, wow.
LI Shades did a whole write-up about my event.
yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
It came out awesome.
What's that?
That's dope. Shout out
Website
to
just
them.
launched, so shout out to
They're
them
dope,
for sure.
yeah.
Your weekend?
My weekend was good, actually. It was with family. Me and my siblings went up to surprise my sister at college.
That's dope.
She had no idea we were coming. I made a whole vlog. You'll see it on YouTube. Tune in.
What's the channel name?
It's Lexie Peterss. Everything.
What's the Insta name?
Twitter, Insta,
Oh, man.
Spotify.
LP on the
Y'all-
mic? None of that? It's just Lexie
Nah,
Peterss?
it's just Lexie Peterss.
So
LP on the mic will
What's the
come
Gmail?
soon.
What's the email?
Lexie Peterss.
Lexie Peterss at LexiePeterss.com.
Five, son.
what's your dog's name? Lexie Peterss.
Nah, that's his middle name.
Nah, but yo, thank you for coming through.
No, thank you.
Appreciate
Nah, for
you.
real. Thank you guys for having me, and thank you guys for having this platform for people to come and be authentic. You know, because
Absolutely,
there's
appreciate
not many, and there's not a lot of platforms where people make them not have fucking egos. You know, like it's just so important. Like keep promoting what you guys are promoting, keep doing what the fuck you guys are doing. Like it's so inspiring for real.
Thank you. Appreciate
Fuck with
those
that.
words.
Alright, what are we gonna do? Okay, so we always do something as well. We always end on a tip of the day.
Okay, I love
Now,
that.
it can be-
On to the day.
Now, yeah,
It can be funny. It can be serious.
I feel like since you dished out so much stuff
I
on
know,
this
just
one,
outside.
Just give him one
we
last
did
gem.
a good funny one on this one for you now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
You can
you
give them both. You can give them both.
I am funny. I guess I'm kind of funny. I need like a funny tip of the day.
Nah, you can do both.
Can you guys give me an example? Like, what are some
Alright,
things
Pedro,
you've
go
done
first.
before?
Oh, man. My tip of the day is in a 24-hour day, take 5 to 15 minutes and just meditate.
Meditate, be alone.
You know, it's. I feel like in a day, like we get so overwhelmed with like waking up, going to the gym, going to work, or whatever the fuck you gotta do. Just literally don't even think too much about it. Just take 5 minutes out, be in complete silence. Don't let anything distract you. Turn your phone off and just like
Just breathe.
just focus on breathing.
Put your hands over it, bro. You make me.
I just love this. Like,
You gotta make sure they feel
yo, bro,
it.
because like when I meditate, I fucking like my mouth is open. I'm just like
No, I love
Cause
that.
I'm in
I
that,
love
like,
that.
cause that's what they tell you in like in yoga or whatever, like meditation. Like
Yeah.
You ever see
you need
girls
to like
put eyeliner, but
You need to open and let the energies in.
yes, you just chill. Like I just don't focus on breathing or swat, like all the little shit. Like my eyes are just like complete utter nothingness.
Literally, just like Patrick Star.
Nothing. Yeah, nothingness.
Amazing.
And like I feel like my anxiety has went like drastically down. I still get anxious.
No, 100%.
But ever since I meditated, like I just
bro, I'm so.
And the more time that you spend, the better it's gonna get.
Exactly, and the more control you got over it.
Exactly,
Awesome.
and it's literally just all about controlling your mind.
That is the tip of the day. Go meditate.
What's your tip of the day?
That's your tip of the day? Alright, my tip of the day is if you're hungry and you know you got fucking food at home,
save your money.
Save your fucking money.
That's a fact. I've been telling people that all the time. Quick recipes.
I recently realized, you remember like when you were a kid and you were like, yo, Mom, can we stop at McDonald's on the way home? And she was like, nah, tenemos comida en la casa. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I want McDonald's. Nowadays, it's like, alright, bet. I'm gonna save this $10. I'm gonna go eat at home.
Yeah,
and if you do that 7 days a week, bro, you got $70 extra a week.
That's a fact.
And that's $140 every 2 weeks, and that's $280 every fucking month. That's a car note.
Eat some good shit. You know why? Because they want us to eat bad, so we can keep feeding the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies. But that's
Was that your tip of the day?
No. That's just. I just let y'all know that.
You guys want to know a secret? I haven't had fast food once in 2020 so far.
Shut up.
That's amazing.
That was one of my resolutions. I haven't had it yet. And since Valentine's Day, I haven't.
Bible?
No, it's a shut up.
Oh,
and since Valentine's Day,
one of my hardest
struggles,
struggles, man.
Because I needed to get more. I feel like I need to get my mind right. Since Valentine's Day, I haven't smoked or drank. I'm completely sober right now, and I feel good.
That's amazing.
And I highly recommend it to anybody.
That's dope. You gotta get a nice little detox.
It's hard. It was hard. I mean, a little bit, but it's just like once I just kept getting in tune with myself. Like I've been with my friends who like they be smoking right next to me. They be drinking. And I just like went to the hookah lounge the other night. Didn't even have hookah. Like I wasn't even like I'm so in tune with myself right now. Like I don't even like crave it. It's like I'm so like so controlled. Like I'm like I don't need that. Like I'm high off life.
Hey.
It's so important.
My tip of the day. 2, when you go grocery shopping, get the organic blueberries, go to self-checkout, ring up the regular blueberries, save yourself a couple cents.
Wow.
Also, what my other tip? I had one.
Find it.
Oh, it's coming. Oh. Stop being nasty, Joe. Sucio Joe in the building.
Hey, Sucio Joe! I fuck with her. Thank you.
Don't make that name.
He labeled it.
You, listen, right now, do something that's gonna make you uncomfortable today. If you don't run, go for a jog. If you are procrastinating on that poem that you're trying to put it out. If you wanna go take that picture, go take that picture. If you wanna shoot your shot, just fucking whatever it is, go touch the same cereal box as the cute girl at Target and find your lover. Whatever it is, like just do something.
And don't wait.
Word. Do something that's gonna
keep going.
Do something that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. And
I like
just
fucking
do it.
You gotta do something that makes you feel comfortable at least once a day.
Also, I heard a little child Jeremiah, the Muay Thai fighter that was here. I was at Muay Thai the other day and he was telling me about happiness. We were at Chipotle actually. We were just talking about like happiness or whatever. And instead of looking for happiness, I'm fucking up his quote, but essentially it's like don't go out trying to find happiness. Like create it.
Wow, isn't it crazy you said that? My tip of the day was my quote.
Oh, we fucked that up, huh?
No, that's good.
Oh, that's a good alley-oop.
You create your own identity. That's my quote. It's my tattoo. I have it on my arm. There it is. You create your own identity. Yo, this is your life. Whatever the fuck you want to do, fucking do it. Whatever the fuck you don't want to do, don't make excuses, don't do it. Whoever you want to be around, be around. Whoever you don't want to be around, don't be around. But yeah, happiness is completely up to you. It's, you know, it really, as much as people want to disagree that it's not a choice, it really is. It's a mindset, it's a choice. Be happy, you know, it's your life, you create it. So create who you want to be, create who you are. Figure that shit out and just do it. But that was my little quote. But I don't really have a funny one, sorry. I am pretty funny, but I guess
we gotta give her the poem snatch.
I guess other than that, yo, Toka, man, go out and touch somebody today.
Don't get arrested.
Yeah. I'm crying. Yeah.
Let them know where they can follow you, know that.
What's good? Yeah. Lexie Peterss on everything. Make sure you spell it right though. LEXIE PETERSS. You feel that, you know, one for sexy.
I'm so jealous of people with like cool names like that.
But nah, some real shit. Go inspire somebody today. Tell someone you love them. Just remind people that the people that you want in your life, remind them that you want them in your life, and don't take people for granted or anything for granted. We all got water to drink, so.
And don't use 3-in-1 shampoos.
Except Michigan.
Really? Yeah, it's bad for you.
Oh, I use 2-in-1.
Thank you for tuning in. We love y'all.
I love y'all. Simply2Mellow.